The YSL RICO trial is looking a little concerning. Today, the YSL snitch Trontavia Stevens was asked about LeBron James, as there is footage of LeBron doing a slime handshake with a teammate of his, to which the lawyers want to know, is LeBron James slime?
Have you seen, we talked about LeBron James, have you seen him promote and advertise going around to his teammates and doing the wiping of the nose and saying slime? Have you seen that?
Objection, Your Honor, as to program number 1.
Yeah, I sustain the objection.
Have you seen LeBron James do a video, put out a video, wiping nose saying slime to his teammates?
I seen LeBron James, he got a different handshake for each player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Describe.
to non-responsive.
Yeah, I sustain the objection.
Describe what you remember seeing LeBron James doing when you say he has a different handshake for your player.
An objection to relevance.
It'll be relevant in a minute. What do you remember LeBron James doing with each individual teammate that you described? And tell the jury.
He do a lot of stuff. He do a lot of stuff.
Did one of them include wiping nose saying slime? If you remember, if you don't remember, it's okay, Mr. Stevens.
I mean, LeBron may have did it.
As the handshake they're referring to is this one before a Lakers game where LeBron literally says the word slime.
Slime!
Now, sources claim Trontavious was either really caught off guard about being asked about LeBron James in this type of a court case, or just surprised at the evidence these lawyers are finding out about YSL and how deep the team truly is. However, Young Thug has been giving concerning reactions to all of the evidence Trontavious has been revealing, as it started with Young Thug's lawyer embarrassing him in front of everyone, exposing that Young Thug and Trontavious weren't even friends once Young Thug started making music.
He separated from Cleveland Avenue because he was working, right?
I don't know what the reason was, but yeah, he went there.
And he was working at the same craft that he does today. He's a performer, right?
Yeah.
And you weren't with him, right?
Yeah.
He didn't put you on the lease, right?
No.
He didn't take you with him, right?
Right.
He didn't pay for you to get out of Cleveland Avenue, right?
Right.
In fact, he didn't do that for anybody there that you grew up with, right?
I know about me.
As next, Young Thug's lawyer would want to make Trontavious get a little emotional, basically embarrassing him in front of everyone inside of the courtroom because Trontavious wanted fast cash instead of working a real job, as Young Thug has offered him many jobs before in the past to basically handle the luggage and carry bags while they're touring around the world. However, Trontavious has only ever wanted to commit crimes for money, as it's a lot faster.
And he offered you jobs like you can carry bags for the group when they tour, right? Tell the jury.
Yeah.
And he gave you opportunities to try, I'm not saying it's for everybody, but try to perform rap music in the studio, right?
Yes. It was an opportunity for me, man.
But you wanted the instant money like a theft, right?
Yeah. I wasn't trying to do none of this stuff, man.
I can't either.
I said I wasn't trying to do none of this stuff.
I don't know what you need. Just explain your answer better.
Yeah, yes, I want instant money, yeah.
And what Jeffrey was offering you is not, he wasn't just going to give you money, but he gave you opportunities to change your life, right?
Most definitely was an opportunity.
I couldn't
Yes,
hear
it
you.
was an opportunity.
Embarrassing Trontavious in front of everyone inside of the courtroom by saying that actually ended up making him a little angry. Throughout all of his time while on the stand where he's supposed to be giving information on YSL, he has been hesitant to do so. However, right after Young Thug's lawyer embarrassed him, a report was shared. Slug was asked to name off the members of YSL, to which he went one by one inside of the entire courtroom with ease.
Which of these defendants in this courtroom right now are members of YSL Young Slime Life. Would you please call them by name?
Quay, Rod, Quay, SB, and yeah.
You said Thug, so you do call Jeffrey Williams Thug?
Yeah.
Okay. And Yak. Is that Diamante Kendrick?
Yes.
SB, is that Shannon Stillwell?
Yes.
The two Quavies, is that Marquavius Huey?
Yes.
And Marvius Nichols?
Yes.
Lil Rod, is that Rodelius Ryan?
Yes.
All right.
As further proving that Trontavious was angry at Young Thug's lawyer and holding back evidence all this time, he was asked that exact same question just last week, where he was hesitant to do so and didn't even do it.
I mean, are you gonna like tell them to stop, or like, is there a certain amount of people you need to name or anything?
Would you please just name something?
Just some of them?
Just name some people. All the ones you remember who were members of Rock.
Everyone?
Mr. Stevens. Would you please name the members of Rock Crew who were members while you were a member?
I probably wouldn't even be able to.
As if that wasn't enough, when Trontavious was listing off all of the names of YSL members inside of the courtroom, the prosecutor also mentioned that Trontavious does in fact call Jeffrey the name Young Thug. If you remember just last week, it was mentioned in a report, "What do you call Mr. Williams, aka Jeffrey Young Thug?" To which he replied, "I call him my brother." As Trontavious revealed a week ago, he lets the fans call Young Thug by his stage name, and he only calls him his brother.
Jeffrey Williams. Is that what you call Mr. Williams? Jeffrey Williams?
That's his name?
I understand. What do you call him?
Call him my brother.
What else?
Bruh.
What else?
Old. I don't know. I don't feel like I call him Young Thug. That's for like people who don't know him. I call him bruh or my brother. That's how I refer to him. Bruh or my brother.
Ever call him Slime?
I call him bruh or my brother.
With the case getting very serious, the moment was then just randomly ruined after a report of someone hacked Young Thug's trial courtroom Zoom feed and yelled, "Free Young Thug, mistrial."
Free Thug, mistrial! Free Thug, mistrial!
Mr. Stevens, you can take it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and take our comfort break at this point in time. We'll be back in 10 minutes. We're in recess.
Free Thug, mistrial! Free Thug, mistrial!
Then right after the recess, to fix the issue, the courtroom was right back in session, where it was very clear that Young Thug's lawyer did in fact aggravate Trontavious during the cross-examination by embarrassing him. Trontavious wasn't acting anything like this like he was last week, as just last week, he got the prosecutor extremely angry for his one answer to the question, "How old were you when you first joined YSL?"
What year was it that you recall first being an active or being a member of Rock Crew? You said you were around a certain age. What year was that?
I'll rule that objection.
That means you can answer.
Oh. I had to be about 6th grade. So whatever, what, you about 11 or 12 in the 6th grade?
Would you tell the jury what year you remember first becoming or being a member of Rock?
I'm trying to count. I'm kind of bad with math. That's why I ain't passed the math part of my GED yet.
Let me ask you a different question while you count.
No, one thing at a time, one thing at a time, so.
Okay.
As knowing the information now that he gave up after Young Thug's lawyer made him really angry, it's very obvious that he was just pretending that he didn't know the answer to any question they were asking. He actually did it really well, as the prosecutor even had to turn his testimony into a math class, further proving that he may not have known what was going on at that time.
Were you a member in 2010?
If I was in 6th grade, I'm trying to put what year I was in 6th grade.
How old were you in 2010?
I was trying to do my math.
Don't do the math, let me ask you this. What year were you born?
1993.
1993. So, in 2013, was that an age of about 20? Would you agree?
2013.
Yep. 93, 2003 is
13,
10, 2013 is 20. Now, if we back up 3 years from 13, that puts us at 2010, which makes you about 17.
You're going too fast.
As it was obvious that Trontavious did not want to snitch on Young Thug at all. This was, however, making the prosecutors really angry in the moment, so they just tried making him admit that he's even in a street team. So they singled out one of the tattoos on the back of his neck. A report goes and reads, "A my body, my choice moment in the Young Thug trial as Trontavious Stevens, aka Slug, explains why he spelled can't with a K on his tattoo, because it was my body and I wanted to do what I wanted to do with my body."
Why do you have it spelled with a K on the back of your neck?
Because it was my body and I wanted to do what I wanted to do with my body.
And you're entitled.
Right.
Is there any particular reason you chose to change the letter C to a letter K?
I wanted to seem original, so I initially got the initial quote from a movie called Law Abiding Citizens, and that phrase was an important part in the movie. So, and I didn't want people to think that's where I got it from, so I wanted it to seem original, like I thought of it.
However, Trontavious knew that he had to give up some sort of evidence or else his plea deal would be taken away, which is why he would go on to reveal where YSL does all of their selling, which is located at 221 Cleveland Avenue, and it's a gas station.
The gas station at 221 Cleveland Avenue is a location where YSL associates sell.
Are your initials next to number 13?
Yes.
Did anyone force you to put your initials next to them?
No.
However, when Trontavious gave up some information finally after a few days, Young Thug's lawyer was not prepared for it, so he tried rejecting every single statement he said. However, this just in the end made the judge extremely angry at him.
This is testified.
I'm objecting at this point.
Hey, Mr. Harvey, we're not going to have any of that. I'll sustain your objection, okay? We're not going to be belligerent to one another. You can rephrase. Just please sit down, okay? I don't need any help from you, okay? All right, and there's no objection on the floor. So, all right?
My objection, Your Honor, to that last series is that the court, I would ask the court to allow the witness.
He's finished the statement. There's nothing else. If he asks to continue his statement, then fine. But sit down and stop interrupting, Mr. Matthews. Mr. Stevens, are you finished with your last response, or did you finish? Was there anything else you were going to say?